Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for waking us up this morning, giving us a beautiful day, giving us life, health, and strength. We ask that you bless this meeting, Father, and this training, that we're able to do the work that you need us to do, Father. May you open our minds and bless us with a vision that can be accomplished. Through the power of your Son, Jesus Christ, we pray all these things. Amen.
Amen. No, but I'll get one. Okay. Thank you. All righty. Again, good morning, everybody. My name is Valerie Leonard. I am the founder of nonprofit Utopia. We are the ideal community for emerging nonprofit leaders, folks who want to start their own organization, manage their organization, and grow their organization. We are here today. We are in partnership with Sankofa Safe Child, and we are here in their facility, the Sankofa House. We thank them so much. Let us give them a hand for refreshments and for hosting us. And let us thank Reverend Isaac Lewis, better known as the founder and publisher of the North Lawndale Community News, for being here and serving several roles. And our other partner here is Tina Augustus. She is not only a partner personally, but her company is a partner, Elevate Services, Inc., and she will be facilitating our event today. We want to focus on goal setting and not so much the mystique of the vision boards, and she will take us to the next step.
All right. Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Good morning.
Great. I'm Tina Augustus, founder and president of Elevate Services, Marketing and Communications. We do a lot of community relations work. And as Valerie had mentioned, we're partnered with nonprofit Utopia. We are working to help build capacity with the R3 and Beyond project. And we're looking to strengthen our community and make sure that dollars are continually replicating itself in our community as we build the families. And so today I'm here to help you work through setting goals. I won't be before you long because the main project that you're going to be working on is will be your vision plans. So I passed out, and then many of you have printed out earlier the handouts for setting goals. So if you look at the front sheet here, this is a gold mine, because then you can make copies of other parts in here and create a calendar, a regular monthly calendar. We have setting goals, your personal goals, a part that can help you while you're working on your vision boards. And you can create annual goals, quarterly goals, and also a bucket list. So that's also in here. So if you've had some things that you've been thinking about, things that you wanted to accomplish within your lifetime, this here can help you create a bucket list too. So there is a section here on goal setting. If you can go to that portion right there, should be the third page. And we're going to talk about setting goals. So your goals must be, who know about the SMART goals? What SMART goals? Okay, so you know what SMART goals are. All right, so SMART goals are things that you're looking to achieve. You must be specific, measurable. The goals must be achievable and realistic and time bound. So being specific, what do you want to achieve? You can have 4 things, 5 things. So you don't want to create like a 20 list. Now you can have that could be part of your bucket list. 20 things that you're looking to achieve within your lifetime. However, you could take that list of 20 things and break it down to SMART goals. So being measurable, how will you know when you've reached that goal? So those are measurable goals. You may have a large goal that you're looking to reach, but there may be like little steps along the way. And I've always said that God is always preparing you for the next. Sometimes you may say, wow, it's going to take me forever to achieve this goal, or forever to reach this, the end of the road of this one project that I really want to work on. However, God is always preparing you for the next because, for example, I'm now a co-host on a radio show. And so that's one thing I can put on my professional bio, that I'm now a co-host with WV at WVON 1690. So I'm with the Illinois State Black Chamber, although I haven't like really shared exactly all the things that I do. But I'm the founder and president of a chamber, Chicago West Side Chamber. This location is our satellite office, thanks to Dr. Anetta. She's been so gracious to allow us to host our in-person meetings. And sometimes I'm able to meet with individuals to coach them along with their business plans. And so with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, I'm a board member, have been a board member since 2020, I'll say 17. I've been a board member of the state chamber. And so now a door has been open for me to be a co-host every third Saturday of the month. Every Saturday they have the wake up call. And so every third Saturday now, I along with other business women are hosting the show. We're co-hosting the show from a woman's perspective. So this past Saturday was our kickoff. And yes, thank you. And Mayor Lori Lightfoot was our guest, which I felt was I felt honored to be able to be the lead person to interview Mayor Lori Lightfoot. So it was my goal, one of my goals, to be able to either create a podcast, be on the radio, or to be able to share resources for business owners on the radio. And that was like, wow, this was just a door that was just opened up for me. So now I could check that off the list and then work on building around that, because I know that there's another next coming after that. And then there's another next coming after that. So there are things that I'm checking off of my list of life experiences and things that I'm looking to accomplish. However, I'm visualizing them, putting them on my vision board. I have another vision board, but now I'm graduating out of that vision board into the next vision board. So yes. So don't feel that, oh, wow, all these things I have on here, I'm not accomplishing. Because actually, if you sit down and evaluate your life, you will see that you are definitely accomplishing them. It may not be in the form that you may feel that it should go, but you're moving along if you do a life assessment. So that's one thing that I would encourage you, not necessarily today, but at some point you will be able to utilize these forms to do a life assessment. Now, your goal must be achievable. Is the goal within your power to accomplish? Yes, it is. There's power inside of you, because if God is in you, who can stand against you? You know, you think about those scriptures, reflecting back on those scriptures. This is the minister coming out of me. So I have no choice but to share the word whenever I'm instructing. But there's power inside of you. And then, is the goal realistic? Can you realistically achieve your goal? I'm a person who, when I hear no, I don't stop at no. I'm always looking for a way to achieve something. If you sit down in a quiet space and you meditate, you will be able to solve so many problems in your life because the answer is inside of you. So don't look at it from a pessimistic standpoint. Look at it from a very encouraging, optimistic. So that's how one reason that you're able to achieve your goals is because many of you are optimistic. So if we stand on the side of being optimistic, we can achieve so many goals. Now, it takes work, though. Some of you may need to go and take a class or two in order to achieve whatever goal that you're looking at. So just think about that as you're planning your vision goal. what are the steps that I need to take in order to achieve these goals? And then time bound. Okay, there you go. Once again, when I said some of you may need to take a class or two, time bound. So writing that time limit, creating that timetable, not the time limit, but creating a timetable as to how you're looking to achieve that goal. So there is another sheet, and I'll sit down so that the real work can begin. So there's a sheet here that's called goal review. Remember when I was saying as far as doing an assessment, doing a life assessment. So this right here would be very instrumental at the end of whatever time, or you could do it in between, in the midpoint. You could do it quarterly. Did I reach my goal? So you might want to make several copies of this one right here, because I'm sure you're going to have more than one goal that you're looking to reach. And then we have, and this is Valerie's going to touch on, and then I'm going to sit down. There are 2 sheets in here on vision boards. So you might want to utilize this here. It's a calendar, and we have another sheet here that is under certain topics. You may have a goal that you're looking to reach as far as health. Then there's wealth. You may have a career goal that you're looking to reach. We have family, lifestyle, and personal. And then the last one are quarterly goals. Remember I mentioned as far as you may have a goal, some goals that you're looking to reach, but you may want to do like a little checkup on yourself. So that's how you can kind of break it down where it won't seem like it's so much to digest. So you can look at it in phases, monthly or quarterly. And I think I'm going to sit down right there. Thank you. Yeah. Any questions? Anyone with any questions? Oh, yes, I have a card. I'll give it to you. All right, thank you.
And then my question is, since you have a sheet on vision board, do you want to lead us into the vision board exercise? I didn't bring my stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So let's pull out our vision board sheets. The one that covers health, wealth, and family. So now we don't want to get too deep into your business, but would someone like to share just a few things that they're looking to accomplish? Oh, yes. G?
I look to accomplish that my invention first quarter, at least manufacturing.
Nice. Nice. So with that, you most likely definitely need to. Oh, does it touch any of the 6 categories here? Jean, it does? Which one?
Personal.
Personal. Okay. And then, so this vision board, the calendar will probably be something really great for you to use too, as you're planning out your board. Any other, you said you raised your
I
hand.
just had it's very superficial. This board I made years. And I think on February the 21. I'm just gonna show it.
Oh, yeah, come on up here.
Yeah.
Show and tell.
It's kind of like, I was thinking of, I want this, I want,
Uh-huh.
It had a little to do with, what I was trying to achieve, but some of the stuff fell off because it's 21.
That's cute.
But I put my luxury items on there. I put on there that I wanted a vacation home for my family. Everybody could fit in.
Mm-hmm.
My immediate family. We can all be in one place, one time of the year, sometime of the year. And then, the little Tiffany stuff. This upside down. It was falling apart. I had to grab it out of the back porch. And yeah. And then then I got my dream car on there, and I didn't change my mind about that one. And what else? It was for a contract on the business that I was starting. That fell off. And then I got my little Rolex watch and where I was gonna fly to for vacation. And let's see. And I prayed for my family to be completely debt free. And we did have a miracle recently.
Amen.
In
All
my little
right.
Chanel purse. And to remarry, I got my rings on here. So that's it.
Okay. But you were able to, you did accomplish some of those things that
Yeah.
you had placed on your vision board.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
Uh-oh.
what were some of the things that you did to make sure that your goals came true? You know, some people will put things on the board and they just let the board sit there and then things may happen the way they want or they may not happen the way they want. But it sounds like the two of you have at least had some success in certain parts of those boards. You know, if you can share with us what your secret was.
I haven't, this board, I've changed since I made this board. So after I made it, and then as time went on, my vision changed. But I didn't make a new board. That's why I came this morning. I said I need to make a new board. You know, and I was in a situation where I had planned on retiring in 2021, but I didn't. I kept working. So I was delaying everything that I wanted to accomplish up until now, because I have now. But, and that's why I'm here this morning, because I ain't have to go to work. But, you know, you just change. And sometimes you want to add to, but sometimes you just need to start over. And that's what I needed to do. Because I have a lot of things on here. Yeah, that's eventually going to come. But what do I want to do with what I'm desiring to do right now? And when I think about goals, I don't want to look too far ahead. Maybe a few are far ahead, but you need to do your right now goals, things that you can accomplish this year or this month that builds on where you eventually want to be. And this is eventually where I want to be instead of where I am immediately. So.
Yeah. Well, for me, I believe in service. And how I got to where I am now, I started volunteering for the I didn't even start with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. I started giving to the community, giving my time, started hosting business forums and collaborating with other entities and companies, and because I wanted to see businesses grow. I wanted to see Black businesses grow because I realized the deficit in our community. It was not resources, it was us. We are the deficit. And so then I said, I need mentors. So I started connecting myself with people that I wanted to aspire to be like. And so that opened up a door. I was invited to serve as a board member. It was kind of a surprise. It was at one of the business forums. And Larry Ivory, he's the founder and president of the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. While he was speaking, he said, Tina doesn't know this, but she's going to be one of our board members. So God just started opening up doors for me because of me becoming a servant. Yeah. And so I always believe, you know, it's like you got to give in order to receive. And so I started giving of myself, but not looking to be elevated, but because I saw that there was a need. And I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My dad, you know, he was an entrepreneur before I was born. And I don't mind telling my age. I'm 60 years old. So yes, I'm 60. I'll be 61 this year. And so just think about that. My father was an electrician and he invested himself into so many people. It's just unbelievable the amount of lives that were affected just by him bringing them on board as to train them to be electricians. So many people lights were on because of what my father gave. And so I wanted to follow in his footsteps, but do it at another level. So even with my company being called Elevate Services, that was the name the Holy Spirit had given me to so that I can help elevate other businesses up to where they needed to be. So our slogan is, we're taking you to a new level and reaching the masses. And I'll end right there.
That's exciting.
Y'all call each other. Y'all have color coordinating.
This is my signature color. So mostly if I'm speaking or whatever, you will see me in some type of blue. Royal blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her sitting there. I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, yeah.
She has my favorite color on.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, so we're gonna work on this exercise for about an hour. We hope that you have a pretty good idea as to what to do. But if you don't know exactly what to do, you're basically gonna take this poster board, right? And think of the goals and objectives that you have, and you put a picture to those goals and objectives, and that'll help you to cement the picture in your mind. And we don't necessarily believe in manifestation, meditating on these pictures and things will automatically come. We do believe, though, that if you have a solid picture in your mind as to where you want to go, and if you are willing to put in the work, right? You got to create a plan to get where you want to go, but you also have to do the work. And I'm not talking to y'all, I'm talking to me, okay? Alrighty, so, I have some glue sticks in the back. I have some paper, in case you want to have some accents or something. We do have some colored paper, some pattern paper that you can use, and there are some markers. So if you don't have pictures, you can draw, you can write, sayings or whatever that you want, and you can just cut little pieces of paper to kind of make it look pretty. All right. So without further ado, have at it. And Keith is going to be our roving reporter. He's going to come to you, one by one as you're working and ask you about your vision boards. I don't know what Keith is going to ask you, but, I'm sure, anything is fair game. All right. So if you don't want it exposed, don't put it on your board. Okay. All righty. So we'll check back in an hour, and then we will, we'll share the vision, have as many people present as possible. All right. See you on the other side.
My name is Georgetta Davis. Actually, I started a non-for-profit, and I was looking for an organization to connect to that support non-for-profits. And I actually noticed the Utopia maybe about 5 years ago, I think. And I just kept it in mind for what I wanted to do eventually after I retire. Creating a vision board and goal setting. I would say the vision board is what merges your desires or your goals, and it makes it so you're looking at them every day. So it's a reminder of what you want to accomplish for whatever period of time that you desire. Like today, I'm going to do one for 1 year. So it's going to be small, but I'm just getting started. So if I can accomplish like initiating certain partnerships, if I can accomplish maybe establishing relationships, then that would be one of the goals that I'm working towards, and then eventually getting funding. It depends on where you keep it too. A lot of things that I want to remind myself of, I keep it in my washroom, or my bedroom. But some people might find that intrusive, because you kind of need to get rest, and sometimes you need to detach from something like that just so you can be in touch with yourself. But basically, I think it depends on what room you put it in as to how often you want to look at it during the day, whether it's in your office or in your home.
Share with me your name, please.
Erling Osborne,
And how did you start about
through my boss, Dr. Annetta Wilson.
Okay. And do you have some desire to start a business or not for profit or business otherwise?
Yes. definitely would be a daycare center.
And you know what today's topic is about?
Goal setting.
And with that, we're talking about also vision boards.
Yes.
What's your definition of a vision board?
Well, my definition of a vision board is something that I can see in the near future, what's actually that I want actually to happen.
And once you would look at this vision board regularly.
Yes.
So where would you place this vision board when you would see it regularly?
I would definitely place it in my den where I'm working at all the time. So it's somewhere that will remind me of what I'm doing daily.
Your name, please.
Isaac Lewis Jr.
How did you find out about today's event?
Well, I was talking with Tina Augustus, and she told me about today's event.
And what is today's event about?
Creating a vision board.
What's your definition of a vision board?
Having a vision and putting it on a board. Plain and simple.
So you put it like in a vision cloud and put it on a board? Or how do you, if you could, for those of us who can't really grasp that one.
A vision is seeing something before it's actually a reality. I've done this probably about 40 years ago, and what we did was call it a montage. And so I didn't have the advantage of knowing the details of today, but I would have did, because when I did the montage before, we had the advantage of going get magazines and clipping out visions of things that you would like to see become reality in your life. And so that time, I think I was around 23 or something like that. And I was in an administrative assistant training class. And one of the things that I remember, I cut out a board meeting table and with a lot of executives sitting around the table, and I was in that meeting. Again, nice car, nice house, all those things. So a lot of those things came to actuality. I wound up getting a job at Commonwealth Edison and sitting at the board room with vice presidents and things like that. So yeah, it is.
And so I think to create a vision for something first or something business fashion or is one of those two things or a combination or not?
Well, and I think this is my assumption. Most when you're younger, you think about me, myself, and I, and what I need. So that was more or less what I wanted. For me now, it's a vision for a much larger group of people, community-wise and things like that.
And so you mentioned using pictures like a magazine or newspapers or something.
Yeah.
To place on your vision to identify those things that you can see being part of the vision.
Correct.
Something to come. Would you also consider having used words, just written words?
Yes. Yeah. Well,
what would you use today?
Well, one is words that are positive, unity, taking the limits off. A lot of times we put limitations on ourselves, limitations on others, and limitations on the possibilities. So taking limits off would be one.
And who put this event together today?
Oh, I think Valerie Leonard and Utopia.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm blessed to see another day. Mario Godfrey.
My name is Keith. going to be important today. So how did you find about this?
A friend of mine run, and then I'm kind of familiar with some of the people like Valerie from attending the R3 class.
Valerie? You know, and what is the theme of today's event?
Basically, a vision board for this year.
And how do you define in your words what a vision board is?
Basically, some of the things that's on your list that you want to accomplish this year or the years that's coming ahead of you.
How does that work? How does it actually work?
So it's basically like putting some of your ideas down, sort of like on a board like this, which would be called a vision board. So these are some of my ideas for my foundation, Bridget G. House of Hope, to go up basically and get up off the ground and, elevate. Become a vendor through CPS. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to this year. Taking a trip to Africa. That's one of the things too that I'm looking forward to this year. Basically lead as many people possible to become better leaders and better father figures in the community.
So, this board, what would you put it?
In my house, on the wall.
Any particular wall? Front room, kitchen, TV, bathroom, bedroom? I'm sorry.
Probably like right by the door. So as soon as you come in, you see it. And as soon as you leave out, you see it. 2023.
Your name, please?
Ronnie Henderson.
Ronnie?
Yes.
How'd you find about today's event?
Well, I'll be through emails, through a person that actually brought me to the foundation of meeting people.
And what's today's project? What are you doing today?
Making vision boards.
Okay.
Vision board?
Vision board?
Vision board.
What is a vision board in your words? How do you define that?
Well, it's your thoughts of what you feeling to me for the year, what you want to accomplish.
So how do you make a vision board?
With the things you got in mind, you just put together, and it could be a picture, some words, anything that actually describe what you want to do for the year.
Do you think this sort of thing works?
Yes, if you put your mind to it, I think it'll work, and stay on top of what you got going on as far as your visions to what you want to accomplish within the year.
Would you suggest this to other people who have goals to meet?
Yeah, I would surely will. I suggested my friend Mario come. I'm Ron, the guy that he's talking about. So I like to work with people to contact them and have them to follow the things that we're doing around here in the community.
Is your vision more personal or not? Business is personal related, business related.
It's personal, it's business, it's everything to me.
Have you had one before?
No.
This is the first.
This is the first.
All right.
Thank you. All right.
Your name, please.
Dr. LaWanda Sims.
And how'd you find about today's event?
I found out about today's event. Actually, I'm an employee here. I'm one of the therapists.
And do you know what the theme is? Can you tell me what the theme is for today's gathering?
The theme for today's gathering is planning your goals for your life.
And about what meetings, how is there a particular way that they're discussing today on how to reach your goals?
Yes, the under the direction of Tina Augustus, we are actually planning our goals by way of creating vision boards.
Vision board.
Correct.
What's a vision board?
A vision board is an overall map or plan of your life of creating your short-term and your long-term goals.
Is this someone who makes a vision board for you, or you make it for yourself?
Well, I'm making it for myself and just across the board for health, wealth, personal, and lifestyle.
You think something like this can work?
Well, if you give it much thought and you try to break it down with the short-term, goals first, and then eventually working down to your overall where you want to be with your long-term, I think it can work.
Would you suggest it to other people?
Yes, of course.
And so you said you thought today's event about Augustus.
Yes.
So you want to say thank you for everybody.
Yes, thank you.
Do you think that there's a significant amount of people gathered today for this event, or you think it should be more, or you think it should be less? Say next time.
I believe next time it will be an increase of attendance. Yes. But this is a good number today. Welcome.
If you could, your name, please.
Tina Augustus.
Tina Augustus, what's this event that you put on today?
Well, actually, it's in collaboration with Valerie Leonard from nonprofit Utopia, and it's a vision board session that we're doing today.
And how do you define vision board?
The way that I look at creating a vision board is writing down what you're looking to achieve. It could be something small or it can be something large, but making it using the SMART goals. So that's what I would do. I would utilize the SMART goals. And so I have the sheets here. It was part of our handout. So in order to achieve your goals, you want to, let me get it here. So with goal setting, we want to make sure that they're specific. So I'm pretty much kind of putting bite-size list of goals that I'm looking to achieve, or rather how the little things that I'm looking to do. For example, with health, I need to start back walking, and so that's something small that I know that I can achieve in personal health. So with wealth, there are a number of things that I'm looking to achieve. For example, by becoming 100% debt free. We're almost there, thank God. So that's another thing that that I have on here, becoming debt free.
So you mentioned writing your goals down.
Right.
Are there other ways a person can make a vision board without writing?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. You can use pictures. I'm a person who loves to visualize words because the Bible says that words are spiritual and that they breathe life. So that's one thing that I like to meditate on lists, but small short lists of things that I'm looking to accomplish. However, you can have pictures, like blue is my favorite color. It's my signature color, so I like to add a little blue bling to it. You can, add little hearts around the things that you feel that are significant, or use like word lists. You can, so you can put pictures on your vision board. Some people like to put cars because that's something that they're looking that's part of their vision, to have a specific type of car, or they may want to put someone exercising. So some people can visualize with pictures better, and others, like to use writing, like me.
So do you think a vision board will help elevate a person?
I feel that a vision board will give a person something to to focus on. They can have it, posted on the wall in their bedroom or in their office. It could be something that they may look at the beginning of the day, but it kind of like keep that goal or what you're looking to achieve in the forefront of your mind. So that's look at it that way as far as a vision board. It helps you keep what it is that you're looking to achieve in the forefront.
Do you know of a particular wall a person, most people use?
Yeah.
Or which wall is that?
The bathroom. Sometimes people will put little messages on their mirror in the bathroom or on the wall. So when they're sitting in there, they just be constantly reminded of the positive things that they're looking to achieve. Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Estes.
Okay.
Your name, please?
Jean Jennings.
And how did you find about today's event?
Through Tina Augustus
And the theme that we have gathered today is
for sitting down and creating your vision board. We often have the vision in our head. We may have it written down, but to actually take the time to put it on the board, to designate the time to do it is sometimes challenging. So this was great.
And is your vision board something more personal, something more business, or other?
It's a combination of both. It's a invention from the concept of it to the actual manufacturing of it through the patent process. Two of the three concepts, the conception and the patent has been achieved. Now it's down to the manufacturing. And that's where I'm focusing on.
Have you had a vision board before?
Absolutely.
And did it work?
Yes. Yeah. It keeps you on track. Keeps you on track.
And would you suggest this to other people?
Yes. If they're sincere without a plan, you plan to fail.
And you think there's a good number of people who came today given
I think the people that came today came because we all have a common goal, and that's to achieve what we have in our head, and sometimes on paper, and putting aside the time to put it down through pictures, through words, to make it happen.
And the reason why you came today was by way of, the reason about today's event was by way of who?
Tina Augustus.
Thank you very much.
Elevate Services. My vision board is centered around an invention of mine, before COVID, I, like so many others, have a phobia about standing water. Standing water creates bacteria and germs. So as a result, there was nothing that could prevent the spread of germs and bacteria on the market that I knew of. So I began to research it, and as a result, the concept was created. A clear definition, all-in-one hand sanitation system that allowed you to eliminate standing water to prevent the spread of germs and bacteria on surfaces in your home, in your bathroom. And as a result, now talking to manufacturers to look to see that it happens by the end of this year.
All right, we're gonna do a group picture in 15 minutes. That should give me enough time.
Right. I went on Friday to Florida and spoke with U.S.-based manufacturers. It's patent. I've received my patent and everything related to the patent on this. So, thank you.
I'm sorry, can your name again?
Jean Jennings.
And are you with the organization or are you this personally?
This is me personal. I am an African-American female inventor.
Everybody up there holding their sign. So.
Thank you.
Your name, please?
My name is Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Hi.
How'd you find about today's event?
Through my job, Taproots Inc., and I signed up for it.
Okay, today's event is focusing on vision boards and where you want to go in life. You can start with short term and then build up to long term.
A vision board. How do you define a vision board in your words?
A vision board to me will keep you focused on which way you want to go in life. As far as, do you want a healthier you? I want a healthier me. So I'm gonna eat healthier. I'm gonna get an exercise regimen, and I'm gonna do more self-care. And then the vision board to me is, what about your family? I want to spend more quality time with my children, my grandchildren, my siblings, my dad, nieces and nephews and cousins and friends. And then my wealth. I want to invest to grow my money. As far as my personal, I need to organize, remodeling my house, update my furniture, manage my finances, spend, save, and give. My lifestyle, I want to travel more. So I want to go to Dubai, Italy, Hawaii, France, and Aruba.
And would you suggest this vision board to other people?
Oh, yes, I would suggest it. As far as my career, continue to work with young people. We have a program at Taproots, and Taproots makes this program possible by putting a grant in every year. So Color Girls and Cover Girls is a spoken word program. So just being able to give back and to be able to deposit positive things into teenagers and let them know that they are able to do whatever they put their mind to. And we do vision boards with them too.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And so, what organization put this event together?
What organization put this event together?
Yes.
I'm thinking that Miss Tina put it together and Miss Leonard. Yes, I can't. Elevate Services is Tina.
And I think that was nonprofit Utopia.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry. It is Utopia. Thank you.
All right. And if they, so about a year from now, does your vision board last like a year, or does it more long time?
Right now, it'll last a year.
Then you'll be back for another.
Yes, I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. You're welcome.
Name, please.
Ruby Taylor.
Ruby Taylor, how did you find out about today's event?
Well, I have been partnered with Tina Augustus and Valerie Leonard. Tina with Elevate Services and Valerie with nonprofit Utopia for a number of years now. Our organization is called Taproots Incorporated. I'm the director there. And we have worked together, again, like I said, for a number of years. So our organization is also part of the R3 capacity building classes that are going on. And so they kept us in the loop about this event today.
And what's the theme for today?
The theme is all about setting goals and doing it through vision boards. So, right.
Well, how do you define vision boards in your own words?
In my own words, I define vision boards as the way to put together through pictures, through words, what it is that you dream for or desire to see, whether it's in your career goals, your personal goals, your business, just putting together those goals, but doing it in a way where it's visual, something that you can always go back and refer back to.
And it's something that you want to see happen in the next 5 minutes, the next month, the next 6 months, or?
Well, some things ongoingly, and some things like in the next month, in the next 6 months, in the next year, next 10 years, So it's all about setting those goals and pacing them based on what your desires are. So I have goals for my own personal goals, things I want to accomplish this year. Our organization, the things I want to accomplish in a month, like putting together and updating our website. So I want to make sure that gets done in about a month. So it depends on whatever that goal is. And then like Tina was teaching us this morning, making sure that those goals are achievable and they're realistic.
One of your members mentioned that your organization also uses a vision board to inspire and mentor young ladies.
Absolutely,
How
absolutely.
do young ladies receive the vision board?
They receive it well because one of the things that we believe in that we think is a lost art or a lost concept. I remember growing up as a girl, we always had dreams. We talked about this what I want to be when I grow up. And so some of our young people have lost that concept of that art to dream. So we want to get our young people back to learning how to talk about their dreams and their hopes because they're there, but sometimes they just need to be pulled out of them, so to speak, because sometimes it's just not talked about them enough. So we've been using vision boards to help them to see for themselves what they desire and to help them understand that they really do have a future.
Thank you so much for your effort, your energy, and making your own vision board and then inspiring the young and other folks to do the same.
Thank you.